Gwen Miller is the first African-American woman to have been elected to the Tampa City Council. She first served on the council for District 5 in April of 1995, collecting almost 60% of the votes cast. Interestingly, Gwen Miller is the first councilperson to follow a spouse onto the Tampa City Council. Her husband, Hillsborough County Commissioner Les Miller, served on the Tampa City Council in 1991.
District 5, it was my first time running. You know, I wasn't interested in politics at that time, but I was helping my husband Les run. And every campaign I helped him with, he would win. So people would say, if you can get your husband elected, why you can't get yourself elected? So that was a little inspiration for me then for District 5. And then living in District 5 and riding around and see so many things that need to be done in District 5 too, helped me to make up my decision and say, yes, I'm going to run.
Mrs. Miller was also the first African-American woman to serve as the chair of the Tampa City Council. She served with distinction on the council from 1995 through 2011, including her time as chair from 2003 through 2007, and chair pro tem from 1998 through 2003, and again from 2007 until her retirement in 2011.
It's better now than it was, because when I ran, there was not a lot of women in politics, because women were just helping the husband and other people to run and get into office. But then we realized, like I said, if we can get them in office, we can put ourselves in office. And we knew just as much because we was drilling them on the issues and what's happening in the city and the nation. And so now we have more women getting into politics than ever. But when I was on council, it was just 2 of us. And when I stayed on it longer, it came to be 3 and 4 of us. And so it's just getting better each year.
During her time on Tampa City Council, Mrs. Miller served as the chair of the Parks, Recreation, and Culture Committee, vice chair of the Finance Committee, and a member of the Transportation Committee. She was dedicated to developing and strengthening youth and families through educational, recreational, and social opportunities. Mrs. Miller spearheaded many neighborhood initiatives, including funding for the renovation of the Belmont Little League and community centers for Woodlawn Terrace and Williams Park.
If you're going to run for office, you got to know what you're running for. You know, just to be running is not going to help you. You got to have a goal and some ideas why you're running. And the main thing is helping your community and the constituents to make your city a better place.
A native of Tampa, Gwen Miller attended Middleton High School. She went on to earn her Bachelor of Science degree from Florida A&M University and attained a master's degree in education, also from Florida A&M. Prior to serving on the Tampa City Council, Mrs. Miller worked for 13 years as an elementary school teacher in Hillsborough County and another 24 years as the school district's human relations specialist. She fondly recalls being the school counselor to another Tampa woman of distinction.
It was Mayor Pam Young. She was a 9th grade student. She came there, she had so much determination and she wanted to be so much, and I just got close to her to start pushing her to be the president of the student body. Put her in we call it a SAC, was a student advisory committee. She became president of that. And then when she became mayor, that was really something. I'm working with the child I taught, the student I taught.
Throughout her lifetime, Mrs. Miller has been greatly recognized for her efforts in the community. Some of the prestigious awards she has received include the Tampa Hillsborough Urban League Milestone Award, the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Outstanding Service Award, the Distinguished Alumnus Award for her alma mater, Florida A&M University, and a 2012 induction into the Hillsborough County Women's Hall of Fame. In 2011, the Woodland Terrace Park Community Center in East Tampa was renamed the Gwendolyn Miller Community Center in her honor.
I would like for people to remember me as a people person that was always there for them, person who was willing to help them, person who never said no to them, and whatever they wanted me to do, I was willing to do it and help them. And just remember I was a person that they really wanted there to serve them.